Dusty Martin here at the recently renovated Constitution Green Park, one of our favorite spots around town to bring your dog. And with this cooler weather, it is perfect for some outdoor fun. A lot of events happening this month you won't want to miss.
What's up, Central Florida? Here's a look at the fun happening this month. First up, Orlando's largest pet parade comes to Lake Eola. Dress up your pooch and floats. Saturday, February 8th for Paws in the Park. Your support will help the Pet Alliance of Greater Orlando save over 6,000 dogs and cats this year. And celebrate the fruit of the harvest, February 7th through the 9th at Lake Ridge Winery in Claremont. The 30th Annual Wine Fest features their award-winning table wines, live music, and more. Admission is $10 for adults. Children 12 and under get in free. You can also tour the winery for free. Then, it's the 12th Annual Downtown Food and Wine Fest, February 22nd and 23rd. This two-day extravaganza features food from more than 30 of Orlando's premier restaurants, paired with wines from around the world, plus live entertainment. General admission tickets start at $15 per day. Finally, two big festivals at the theme parks. Celebrate art, entertainment, and food at the Epcot International Festival of the Arts at Walt Disney World, now through February 24th. And over at SeaWorld Orlando, sip and sample your way around the world at the Seven Seas Food Festival, starting February 7th through May 3rd. Park admission is required. There you have it. For more local events, go to WFTV.com/ICFlorida.
The Silver Spurs Rodeo rides into town this month, so we're here at their ranch in Kenansville to learn more about this year's big event and meet the stars of the show.
What Silver Spurs Rodeo really began as was just a love of horsemanship and the agriculture lifestyle. It started in the 40s, and what they did was they just came together wanting to serve our community, wanting to be that good charitable cornerstone within Osceola County. So that's how we got started, and we've just tried to improve on that service from the people that came before us. Our first event, which will be on February 15th, is our Monster Bulls event, and that is strictly bull riding. The week after that, the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, is our annual February rodeo. You're going to see bareback riding, you're going to see saddle bronc riding, you're going to see bull riding. And we're probably one of the only rodeos that still do it, but it's called the calf scramble, and what we do is we tie a ribbon to the tail of several calves, and whoever can take that tape off the animal and present it, we give them a little prize at the end. You just need to come out and witness it for yourself if you've never been to one. It's a great time.
Hello there, George. I'm Christina.
Hello, Christina. How are you?
Nice to meet you. So what do you do here at Silver Spurs Ranch?
We've got about 1,000 acres here, and this is where we keep all of our livestock. They've got a big pasture, lots of grass, and lots of room to...
So they live a good life out here when the rodeo's not happening.
They don't have to work very hard very often.
And so what does it take year-round to take care of these animals?
For the most part, like I say, they eat grass, so we have to make sure or try to do our best to provide plenty of good grass for them to eat, and then they also have to supplement that with a little bit of feed, so we do that. And then we have to try them out and buck them, see which ones are going to be good enough of an athlete to use in the rodeos.
Well, it looks like they're lining up. They're ready to eat.
They are ready to eat. Matter of fact, I'm needing to go feed them now if you want to follow along.
All right, let's go.
The old switch and the feed comes out, so we're going to get dusted
There
because
it
of the
goes.
wind a little bit.
Nice and dusty. It's part of being on a ranch, right?
That is correct.
Getting nice and dirty. All right, thanks, George, for showing us around.
Enjoyed it.
You can catch these animal athletes in action at the Silver Spurs Rodeo. For more details, head to silverspursrodeo.com. I'm Christina for Inside Central Florida.
Basketball season is heating up, and what better place to get pumped for the big games than the NBA experience at Disney Springs? It's the ultimate fan experience with 13 basketball-themed activities for you to try. You can dribble, dunk, shoot, see what it's like on draft day or in the locker room, learn about your favorite players, and so much more. Now, I'm about to put my skills to the test, and I might need an assist. Let's see who I can find inside. Bo Outlaw, Orlando Magic. Oh, you're Orlando Magic legend. You're a Central Florida legend, period.
That's pretty
You know that, right?
impressive. No, I did not know that. I just found out like right now.
And NBA experience, it's not just the name, it's actually an NBA experience. This is the closest you're gonna get to actually being an NBA player.
Yeah, they got a couple of things here that you can go up there and replicate. And I try to stay away from some of them because some of them require you to shoot jump shots, which no. So I go to the dunk sticks.
Well, I'm about to go and test out my skills a little bit. I need an assist though.
I can pass it to you, just don't ask me to shoot it.
That's all I need. Let's go do it.
Let's get it. So you know right now we're about to do some combine testing for you. We're gonna see what's going on over here. We're about to check your vert now.
All right.
So you're gonna stand right there.
Okay.
Reach as high as you can.
Well, Andre Drummond. They compare me to him
Yeah.
when he came out of college to high.
No, when he came out of elementary school.
Oh,
but
no.
yeah. Now we're gonna go upstairs and do a little shooting. So you know what this do, right? We need to put this in the hoop.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We gonna get you the ball. You just get to the spots.
I got you.
Go, go, go.
Right here, money. I was just warming up.
So now we're gonna go to the dunk section. The trick is you wanna take off before the rim. So I dunk, I want it here. Let me see what you got. Game time. Since you've been working, this is how you have a little play time.
I got this one, Bo. Watch. Yo!
Oh, he made one.
Thank you so much, man. It was so much fun.
No problem, man.
So you can go ahead and handle your business. I'm gonna play some more ball.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. All
Take
right,
care,
take
Bo.
it easy.
It's time for Mardi Gras at Universal Studios Florida. And this year, they're celebrating 25 years of partying in the streets. Let the good times roll now through April 2nd with legendary bands live in concert every Saturday night and authentic New Orleans musicians. You can also get a taste of the Big Easy with mouth-watering Cajun food, plus nightly parades, street performers, colorful costumes, and beads by the handful. And this year's theme is Treasures of the Deep. Wait until you see these floats. It's all included with paid park admission. We're getting an inside look at all the fun you can experience, so watch next month for more exciting details. Coming up, love is in the air. We're counting down the top date adventures for couples, and number 1 takes things to new heights. Plus, Joe on the go. Come along as he explores Wekiva Island. You're watching Inside Central Florida on the WFTV Now app, your source for the most exciting things to do, local eats, theme park news, and more.
What's going on, everybody? It's Nails here with another edition of The Countdown. And we know Central Florida is home to countless restaurants and romantic spots, but what about some places to have a little adventure day? Here are our top picks. Soaring in at number 5, Daytona Beach Parasail. Flights can go up to about 1,200 feet, depending on how high you dare to go. Ride side by side above the water with views of Daytona Beach, the Ponce Inlet Lighthouse, and more. Tickets start at $69 per person. At number 4, the Sky Coaster at Fun Spot America theme parks. Hold hands with your date as you free fall hundreds of feet, then soar through the air at about 73 miles per hour. I've done it, and trust me, it's a thrill you'll never forget. With an all-day wristband, the Sky Coaster is only $20 per person. Our number 3 adventure is a seaplane tour over Tavares with Jones Brothers Air and Seaplane Adventures. Glide on a lake before taking off into the sky, where you'll get a spectacular view of Lake County before landing for dinner. Check out their website for a look at all the romantic excursions you can experience. Number 2 is a meal you'll never forget. Dining with Crusher at Wild Florida. Sit just feet away from a 14-foot, 1,000-pound gator as you enjoy a delicious feast. Make reservations early for this one at wildfl.com. Now, our number 1 adventure to enjoy with the one you love, skydiving. There's a few spots in Central Florida, but I'm heading to Titusville for some heart-pounding thrills. It's a beautiful day here at Skydive Space Center where there is no shortage of thrills. It's an adventure for couples, friends, or anyone trying to have some heart-stopping fun. I'm about to suit up and take the plunge. Let's go. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I want to do the tandem jump.
You're DJ Nails, right?
I am.
I think you're doing the world's highest tandem jump from 18,000 feet.
18,000 feet? All right, well, I'm ready to sign up. I'm Nails.
Nice to meet you. My name is Chris.
I'm gonna be jumping with you?
I'll be the one jumping with you.
All right, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
So if I'm coming out here and I'm bringing a date or a significant other, how can I enjoy this with them?
Oh, you know, we have room for 7 people in the plane, so there's plenty of room for you and your friends and everybody to get together.
And I heard that this is the highest tandem jump
That's
in
it.
the world.
Because of the plane being that fast, we can do the highest in the world. Yeah, that's what you're gonna do today, the highest tandem in the world.
Oh, man.
18,000 feet.
Oh, now the jitters just came in. All right, well, thank you so much.
You're more than welcome.
I'm ready to do this tandem jump.
Let's go have fun.
That's the plane I'm about to get in. Look at that, Skydive Space Center. I can't lie, I'm a little nervous. Let's get on this plane. Here we go! See you later! See you later! My camera crew's like, oh my God, I can't believe he's going through with it. Yo, that's crazy. There's no turning back.
I'm ready, man. Oh man, what an adrenaline rush. Feet out. Whoa! Wow! Yo! Skydiving is definitely something I would recommend. For Inside Central Florida, I'm Nails. I'm ready to go again.
Hey, I'm Joe Kelly, host of Orlando's Morning News on News 96.5 WDVO. And it is time for Joe on the Go. And man, I'm so excited. As you can see, I've got a paddle in my hand and I'm ready to rock. And we're taking you along the Wekiva River. We're starting out at a place called Wekiva Island. And Wekiva Island is man, on any given weekend, you could be at Wekiva Island and it's gonna be slammed with families and people. There's volleyball there, you can get fishing gear there, you can get kayaks and canoes there. There's even a bar if one wants to partake while they're out on the river. And then there's amazing food that's available for you at Wekiva Island as well. The parking is free, it's free to hang out there. But as you make your way along the Wekiva River, it's best if you kind of paddle quietly, because as you make your way, there's wildlife everywhere. Now, in my past trips out here, I've seen deer. I've seen an alligator on every trip. So if you maybe are new to Florida and you're like, where do I have to go to see alligators? This is where you come. You come to the Wekiva River. People do swim here. I'm not quite that brave. There are some areas that are better for swimming than others. But man, make it out here and enjoy the trip along the Wekiva River. I'm Joe Kelly for Inside Central Florida.
Racing fans, start your engines. Daytona Speed Weeks officially kicks off the NASCAR season starting February 8th at the Daytona International Speedway. The World Center of Racing heats up with a series of action-packed races coming to a thrilling climax with the Great American Race, the Daytona 500. It's one of the greatest events in sports and an experience you will never forget. The green flag drops on the 62nd annual running of the Daytona 500, February 16th. For a complete list of events, go to Daytona500.com. For Inside Central Florida, I'm Christian Brewer.
Still ahead, we're going on the job. We try our hand at making the authentic Italian pizza at Epcot's Via Napoli. Then a piece of Black history in the heart of downtown Orlando, the incredible story behind the Wells Built Museum. Inside Central Florida is presented by Wild Florida. Adventure awaits in the middle of nowhere. You're watching Inside Central Florida on the WFTV Now app, your source for the most exciting things to do, local eats, theme park news, and more. It's Black History Month, and there's no better place to celebrate Central Florida's African-American history than the Wells Built Museum. The two-story brick building stands on the corner of South Street and Division Avenue in Orlando's Paramore neighborhood.
The building that we are housed in was originally the first hotel in Orlando that would provide lodging for African Americans.
Dr. William Monroe Wells, one of Orlando's first Black doctors, opened the hotel in the 1920s. Some of its famous guests can still be spotted on the hotel's registry: Ray Charles, Ella Fitzgerald, B.B. King, and Jackie Robinson.
Our sole purpose is to educate and celebrate the African American contributions to the Orlando, Central Florida, and Florida communities.
Walking inside is like taking a step back in time. There's photographs, artwork, artifacts, and murals, a tribute to the people and events that helped shape Central Florida. You could even check out an original hotel room with furniture and decorations from the 1930s.
I think it is one of Orlando's hidden gems. A lot of times there are stories and champions that we don't know about and we don't hear about, and it is our privilege every day to be able to bring those untold stories to the public.
The sights, the sounds, the smells, it's just like the streets of Italy.
But we're actually in the middle of the World Showcase at Walt Disney World's Epcot.
At the Via Napoli restaurant, pizza making takes skill.
So we're gonna learn the art behind it all from their top chef.
Do you think you can toss a pizza?
Probably not, but we're gonna try.
All right then. Thank you for having us in your kitchen. How did you get into this business?
Well, I'm originally from Queens, New York. Came down here about 11 years ago. Worked all around in Manhattan, local pizzerias. Now I'm here at Via Napoli.
And here we're talking about real pizza, authentic pizza. We're not messing around, right?
We're not messing around. We make Neapolitan style pizza. Yes. All our ingredients are imported from Italy. You know, some are local ingredients. I can show you. We can make a pizza.
Let's do it. We ready to go?
Ready to go.
Put us to work.
Right here. I got one for you. You both could attempt.
I'd say. How much faith do you have in us right now? How much faith?
I have a lot of faith.
So we start working it.
Yeah, so you remember it's an oblong pizza, so try to stay rectangle. Work the borders more than you do the center. Now you could pick up the pizza once you get larger. That for one end, you would do like a, there you go, see? And now you're already getting that shape, see? And you can put your hands inside.
She has help, just throwing that out there.
All right.
Mine's not like hers.
And I mean, we could fix this very easily. Like, look.
Oh, you're doing a great job, Brian.
He's not fixing, he's just perfecting.
Yes, that's what it is. That is what it is.
And then you have your tomato sauce.
Okay, not too much.
I would put two or three, 2.5 of these spoons.
Okay.
I'll get some cheese on
Go
there
for
you.
it. Christine, I was gonna make a joke, but I didn't want to be too cheesy, so.
Of course, I put the Parmesan.
Yes, this teamwork, I love this.
Right, and you can do the oil. There you go, that's perfect.
Look at that.
I think that's one of the secrets of Italian cooking is you're not overpowering with cheese or sauce, so it's the balance of flavor which makes our pizza special.
I love it.
This is so fantastic.
This is great.
Ready to go in the oven, guys?
Let's do it.
All right.
Our ovens, we keep them between 800 to 900 degrees.
Wow.
So this pizza is going to cook in about 2 to 3 minutes.
I'm sorry, 2 to 3 minutes?
2 to 3 minutes, yeah.
That fast?
Even faster.
And did you get any kind of special training to have a job like this?
I was fortunate enough to travel back and forth to Italy, and so I had the opportunity to work with different pizzaiolos from Italy, do the research with them, understand them, and which has brought me to here to Epcot Via Napoli.
And so amazing for people who haven't had the chance to visit Italy that they can get an authentic experience right here at Disney World.
You don't have to go that far. This is a beautiful pizza, and if you look...
Whoa, of course it is. We made it. We made it.
Yes.
We made it.
Yes.
We made it.
And not only the top of the pizza is beautiful, but if we look, we say, let's look at the bottom of this pizza. And now, look at that.
Now, the most important thing, though, is, of course, eating.
You gotta eat your own pizza.
You gotta try it.
You gotta try it. So good.
Second best pizza I've ever had. First was the one you made like a few minutes ago. No, that was a little bit better.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Thank you, Chef, for having us in your kitchen.
Come back.
Thank you.
Yes.
We will. We will be back.
We will definitely be back.
Ciao.
Well, that was a fun and delicious job.
That was so awesome. Via Napoli, so authentic. It's so good.
Yeah, cheers. So what country are we off to next?
Well, we've got Germany, Morocco, Japan, all within walking distance.
That's awesome. Let's go.
Do you think they have any more cool jobs?
Inside Central Florida is presented by Wild Florida. Adventure awaits in the middle of nowhere. You're watching Inside Central Florida on the WFTV Now app. Your source for the most exciting things to do, local eats, theme park news, and more.
He's a familiar face in Central Florida. He's usually there to greet you on WFTV Channel 9 every morning, but now he has a new role, and that's author. Jamie Holmes is with us, or should I call you James?
That's right, it's my professional name.
Oh, I see. So James, The Last Disciple was just released. It's already a #1 new release on Amazon, which is amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So tell me, what is The Last Disciple? Who is The Last Disciple?
The Last Disciple is kind of everyone, really. It's about the believer within each one of us, and whether that's religion or science or whatever you choose to believe in, inevitably when the chips are down, what are you going to believe in? It's about a CIA team that comes across a lost gospel that leads them to a cave in Jordan. And the lost gospel indicates that it may be the location of the burial place of Jesus Christ. So the CIA, in order to just kind of check it out, goes in and they find a clay jar in the cave. And before they can pull it out, they are attacked. And what is inside the clay jar and the people who are looking for it and the reasons that they're attacked is what sets off basically the chain of events in the book. And it goes back and forth in time to what inevitably is a conspiracy that goes back 2,000 years.
This is an exciting thriller as you're describing it, and I know that it has historical references, biblical references, science references, so a lot of research went into this.
Years, yeah. I've been working on this book for about 5 years. Plus, my family and I actually visit a lot of locations that are named in the book. Honestly, it actually started as a dream when I was in 8th grade.
Wow.
And in some ways, it was almost like a vision of what I kind of knew I would always be working toward.
So this is literally a dream come true for you. I know that you're obviously an anchor, you're a reporter, you're a father. At what point did you decide to add author to that list?
Well, I've always wanted to write, and this was a story, honestly, I couldn't subdue if I wanted to. It was not something that I could just bury and forget about. It just kind of kept coming up. And they say to be a writer, you have to write 1,000,000 words. I wrote 1,000,000 words on this book before I began the first draft.
And I've seen you on the news at 4:30 in the morning, so when did you find time to do this?
I don't sleep.
I figured it was something along those lines.
No, it's a lot of late nights and a lot of weekends and a lot of early mornings on the weekends when I would get up long before the kids, and it's in those moments that this is born.
I know what's next for Jamie Holmes. I know we'll see you on the desk at Channel 9, but what is next for James Holmes?
Well, this kicks off a sequel, The Last Testament, that'll be available in spring of 2020, and then I'm working on the third one now, and I hope to have it out within a year. And hopefully that'll wrap up this saga, and then I can begin working on a few other ideas that I have. But this is a lifelong passion, and I'm going to do it.
Well, we are so excited for you. I'm so excited to read The Last Disciple. Jamie will be signing copies of the book and answering questions at the Maitland Public Library on February 15th.
That's right.
Noon to 2, I think we had
That's
discussed.
right. And we'll have snacks.
And we'll be snacks. Perfect. Jamie, I'm so excited for you. Congratulations.
Thank
For
you.
Inside Central Florida, I'm Christina.
Thanks for watching Inside Central Florida. For more local events, check out our new website over at WFTV.com/ICFlorida. I'm off to make some cute furry friends at the park. See you next time.